Here's why the Ravens win the AFC North and not the Steelers. Now, I'm a big Steelers fan. I love watching the Steelers. I love Mike Tomlin and their organization, what they do there. I love the Ravens organization. I love Lamar Jackson. I respect John Harbaugh. I love what they've done over there. But when it comes to the AFC North, the Ravens are the better team. But the schedule they finish out is going to be a big thing. The Ravens have the Eagles. I mean, the Eagles still have the Eagles, the Ravens again, the Chiefs, and the Bengals. You have a game where you beat the Bengals 44-38, went down to the wire. You have the team with the best record in the AFC, the Ravens, the inter-squad game in Baltimore, and then you have the Eagles, one of the top teams in the NFC. I just feel that the Steelers got the jump on the Ravens that game. I don't think that the Steelers are better than the Ravens. I think the Ravens are Super Bowl contenders. I've said this over and over again. The Ravens and the Eagles are going to meet in the Super Bowl. And I personally believe that the Ravens win it. But I say that the Ravens' schedule is the Giants, Steelers, Texans, and Browns. They have a more favorable schedule that suits them. The Ravens are coming out of this break, bye, upset. Okay, they're mad, they're upset. They lost the Eagles. They still have that taste in their mouth. They're coming out sharper, refreshed. It's always great to have a bye later in the season than beginning of the season because you can rest some guys. Guys come back from from injury. You can build a little bit more continuity, a little team camaraderie during these 2 weeks off. So I really believe the Steelers come out, and I think the Steelers do well and make the playoffs, have a home field game. But I believe the Ravens come out and win this AFC North division. The Steelers look good, right? No doubt. I think that a lot of people didn't know what Russell Wilson was capable of. People thought Russell Wilson failed. Like, people don't like Russell Wilson as a person, so they think he's a bad player. It's the biggest flaw. Russell Wilson's an amazing player, regardless of what he does and what he hasn't done. He's shown us that over the past couple of years. But the Ravens are winning the game they're supposed to win. They should have never lost to the Browns. That was a tough one in the snow. But the only losses are to the Cowboys and the Colts, when the Cowboys, of course, had Dak Prescott. So they have an impressive resume. I just feel that – what I see is the Steelers' strength of schedule is tougher for finishing the season out than the Steelers' strength of schedule is tougher than the Ravens. Ravens, I feel, are going to come out this break sharper than ever. I think if they stay healthy, they carry this momentum into the playoffs, and they peak at the right time. If they can peak playing the Texans, then they're peaking at the right time. We know that right now the Chiefs, I don't see anybody taking the Chiefs to get that first round bye. With the new format, the top team has the first round bye. But if I'm looking at the standings right now, I don't know if I see 2 or 3 losses on the Chiefs' schedule. The Chiefs are 12-1. And I don't see 2 or 3 losses. They have the Browns, the Texans, the Steelers, the Broncos. Maybe the Steelers and the Broncos, that game. I mean, Texans, Steelers, and Broncos are tough games. Do I think they lose those 3? No. It could happen, but I don't think they lose those 3. Even if they lost those 3, there's no way the Ravens can come back and get first place. Only in a perfect situation. But I think the Ravens are in a better spot against the Steelers to win the AFC North. I don't think Buffalo is real. I've said this over and over again. I do not believe Buffalo is real. I don't think Buffalo is real. We'll see how they play out. Things play out for Buffalo towards the end of the season. Now, the Buffalo schedule is a tough one again, right? Well, a weak one. You have the Lions, the Patriots, the Jets, and the Patriots. So this is a very favorable schedule for the Bills. And if they know that there's no way they can get first place in the AFC, you rest your guys against the Patriots, right? You rest your guys against the Patriots, or let them play a half or something, make sure they stay healthy, and then you have them come out next week. I don't think that you completely rest the guys. I think that if you're going to play next week, you want them to just kind of get their cleats in the turf, run around, get their knees a little bit warm. I think that's an effective way to do it. But I personally believe the Ravens are the best team. I think they get the first round home game in the playoffs. But we will see how things play out. It all depends on how the Steelers finish out their schedule. If the Steelers lose 2 and the Ravens, win out, which I think that's very likely, they take over. But we'll see what happens. I just feel the Steelers in a better spot.